Good evening, everyone. Commish AceCoach704 here. The Primetime Elite League first annual or quarter or season, however you want to put it, Madden 19 Owners Award Show. I've had this ready for a while and I've just now had the time to share it with the rest of the world. The Owners Award Show is sponsored by Al Bundy's House of Pancakes. All the pancakes you can eat for free. Syrup is $5.99 a person. Don't ask me, but that's how he does it. All right, here we go. We're just gonna kind of do this in the order I wrote it down. It's no real, order to here. It's just everyone's gonna get an award. And we're gonna start with the champion Texans, and the Texans get the first time champ award because this is his first championship in the PEL, and he did a great job last season in winning that, going through the tough AFC and pulling it out in the Super Bowl over the Seahawks. So I'll be nice on that one. See, I'm not going to be mean on every award. There's some legitimate ones in here, so just stick with me. All right. The Seattle Seahawks get what I call the spin and speed awards because those are the two things that let him win games the most. A BS spin every time he gets the ball and a bunch of speed on defense with a linebacker that shouldn't have 91 speed. And yes, goddamn it, it's true. I'm sorry, linebackers should not be over damn 90 speed. That's ridiculous. You got safeties in here with fucking 84 speed, and you got a linebacker with 91. That ain't right. It ain't right. But we love you anyway, Seahawks. We love you. It's all in fun. But spin and speed is your award. All right, so the Ravens are next. I give the Ravens the King of Sim Award. Like I said, I played him last year, and I've watched a lot of his streams, and he is extremely sim, and he's a very good player. And I wish more people would emulate, what he does because he mixes it up, but he attacks the same areas by, using different concepts, running the football, playing good defense. I think that's a perfect award for him. And he's a very nice guy, so I couldn't be mean to him. All right, the Falcons are up next, and the Falcons get what I call the 1980s award because when you play them, it's like going back in the 80s and you're watching football on CBS with Pat Summerall and John Madden, and, it's cold outside, and, you got your TV there with the foil on the antennas if you grew up like I did and you didn't have a ton of money. And you saw the old New York Giants with Phil Simms and David Maggott, and they'd come out there and every drive was 6 runs and 2 passes, and John Madden's going crazy, and that's just what I feel like when I'm playing the Falcons, and I think that's a perfect award for him, the 1980s award. And a lot of us are playing like it's the 80s now. This Madden, I swear. Okay, so the Titans are next, and this is pretty simple. The Titans get the Scooby-Doo award, and his name is Scooby Snack, so it goes hand in hand. But Scooby-Doo was a great show, man. It lasted for a long time. I think through the '60s is when it started, up through the '80s and '90s and on forward. But it never was recognized as the greatest cartoon ever. And that's kind of like the Titans right here, because they get in the regular season and they play well, but then there's something about those damn playoffs that they just can't get over the hump. So I equate that to where Scooby-Doo is in cartoon history. So Scooby-Doo award for the Titans. There you go. All right, so I know it's a bit of a stretch, and I know. The Dolphins are next, and the Dolphins get what I call the Best Player I Don't Know award because he's a really good player in the AFC. But I realized that I don't know much about him, and I even went back to my DMs and tried to look because you guys know I try to get to know most of you. And I didn't remember seeing anything about the Dolphins, so I just said, hey, he's a really good player, but I don't know him. So, hey, there you go. That's your award, man. Hopefully we get to know you more. All right, so my next award is for myself, the Panthers. And I gave myself the Why Do I Do This award because, sometimes I sit down and I think about it and I'm like, why the hell do I put myself through all of this for a fictional video game league that has no bearing on real life at all when I have all the other stuff, that I have to do, in my normal life where, I'm the president of a booster club. I'm I do Carolina varsity where I cover high school football. And then I have my regular job which I'm on call for, which is security and investigations for a bunch of hotels, a golf course, a full spa, golf school. You would think those three things would be enough, but no, I have to do this too. And I don't know why I do it other than to provide a great experience for 31 other guys. And, I'm going to keep doing it for the next at least couple years anyway. I always told Jeff, our associate commissioner, I said, when the PS4 goes out, that's when I'm out. So I think we got, at least 3 more years of this before, you guys can wave bye-bye to me. Hopefully you stick around that long. And then if the next system comes out, I would probably still be in leagues, but by then I'll be 40 and I'll be probably even more cranky than I am now. So you don't want me to continue to be your commissioner at that point. So that is my award. And hopefully I'll have a better award next year. Well, the Eagles left us today. He did have an award. It was going to be the Babyface Award because he was going to be the youngest one in here, but he left. And don't know why he didn't say nothing to me. If y'all didn't know, the Bucks are the Eagles' dad. He didn't know why he left either. So, one guy was interested the other day, just out of the blue. I guess he saw some stuff somewhere, and I sent him a message and hadn't heard anything back. So, somebody, feel free. I think the league is in a good spot. It's probably as strong as it's ever been, especially with content and everything. And, I look at daddy leagues and I look at other places like Reddit and Operation Sports, and great leagues have openings. And we had been pretty strong until now. And these other great leagues have multiple openings. So I think it's just an epidemic of Madden 19 that a lot of people are just getting frustrated and either not playing or they're just playing a little bit and leaving and moving on to other stuff. So, we're still in a really good spot. But if you know someone, just let us know. All right. So the Bills are next, and the Bills get what I call the Incognito Award because until recently, he was kind of like the Dolphins. I didn't know much about him, but I actually did talk to him a little bit in DM, and he's a very nice guy. And he started doing interviews. He did one with Levi the other day and posted it on Daddy Leagues, and he said when he has time, he's going to do that periodically going forward. So, that's another cool element to the league. But still, pretty quiet overall. Mr. Incognito, that's your award. All right, Deontay and the Chargers are up next, and the Chargers get the Lag is a Drag award because if he loses, it's always because of lag. It's no other reason than that. So, lag is a drag for Deontay. We all know he doesn't stream. He only records and then he posts it. But at least he does that because there are some people that don't do it. And I would like for you to start doing that. But anyways, if you play Deontay, if you get a lag switch, you'll win the game. I'm not advocating that at all because we don't have that in here, but I'm just joking. All right, so the Vikings are next. And the Vikings get what I call the post-up award. I still watch Vikings highlights, and every time I see Vikings highlights, and if there's a big play, and there are a couple with their receivers, it's on that damn post route. Now, you can run it up to 5 times. Of course you can. But I tell you, man, I had not seen a highlight he sent me yet that does not have a post route in it. So he gets the post up award. And if you play the Vikings, you know the post is going to come. So sit on the post and make them throw something else. That's simple. All right. Redskins are next. And the Redskins get what I call the hometown award because the Redskins are his real life team. And I always like for guys to get their hometown teams when they can. It's just everyone can't have Dallas. When I don't know if anyone in here even lives in Dallas, but you all Dallas fans. But anyway, the Redskins get that award for that reason. All right, the next award goes to the Broncos, and the Broncos get the I Do Nothing But Play award because all he wants to do is play. And that's fine. He doesn't give a fuck about blogs or rewards or none of that. He just wants to play his games. So that's what you get. I do nothing but play. Okay, so next are the Steelers. The Steelers get the Lucky as Fuck award. And I say that because they did not make the best trades, in my opinion, in the offseason. But they lucked in the 3rd round, no pun intended, to get Jason Karingo, superstar development quarterback that all of a sudden everybody wanted to trade for after he was picked, in the 3rd round. And that's just lucky as fuck. I don't think, they needed him with getting Luck the 2nd there, but anyways, that's their award. I won't go on a tangent for that. All right, the Cowboys are up next, and this was pretty easy. The Cowboys get the Still Big Thumbs award because there are still times where I'm in the chat and Lee is trying to say something, and it comes out as some kind of random ass gibberish. I don't know what that means. And if y'all are new, Lee would always talk about his thumbs being too big when he made these typing errors in the chat. So we call him Big Thumbs, and, ain't nothing changed, so we still Big Thumbs, so that's his award this year. We'll come up with something new next year. All right, the Giants are next, and the Giants get the Obvious Pick award. At number 2, Harold Taylor was on the board. You could tell he was going to be a star. And the Giants made the obvious pick and got a star quarterback they're going to have for the next 10 years in this Madden League. So, pretty simple award right there for Kyle. Good job, man. The Bears are up next. And I say this a lot, but the Bears get the Mitch Should Go award. In real life, Mitchell Trubisky is progressing at a good rate, but in Madden, he just ain't getting it. I think the Bears are a really good player, honestly. But what holds them back is Mitchell Trubisky's lack of common pass accuracy skills. And he just needs to go. I think you should trade him, get him out of there, draft a quarterback that's going to be able to throw a lot better than him. He just get out of here. All right, so the Jets are next, and the Jets get what I call the Peekaboo Award because the Jets will go away for like 2 days, and then he just pops up in the chat and throws out like 3 messages in 30 seconds, and then he goes away again. So it's kind of like, oh, peekaboo, I'm typing, I'm texting, I'm here, then I'm out. Don't bother me for 2 days till next advance. So that is the Jets award. All right. The Bengals are next, and the Bengals get a Blitz is a great play award because the Bengals, and there have been some people in the PEL that love to just blitz the old Patriots from one of those guys. But the Bengals, in the time I played him last year, I swear, in one series of plays, we had maybe 5 blitzes, and I mean like cover 0 blitzes in a row coming after your ass. And I'm like, dude, what in the hell is going on here? So, it's casino. They used to call the old casino blitz when you send everyone all the time, and that's what it's like when you play the Bengals. It's gonna come after you, and either you're gonna be ready for it and have a plan, or you're not, and you're gonna get sack, fumble, turnovers, and he's gonna be in the game and pestering you all game long. So, blitz is a great play. That's your award, man. Enjoy it. All right, the Chiefs are next, and the Chiefs got the Everyone's Available award. And, I tell you, when I first see that from a new owner, I always kind of get apprehensive. Kind of like I did with the Colts, if y'all remember, when he came in. I gave that jerk a chance, and he did what I thought he was going to do. But the Chiefs have not been that way. Now, granted, they made some moves that were okay, but he didn't go all willy-nilly crazy. And that's the thing that I try to prevent from happening, especially with the franchise player rule and everything. But that was my first impression of him, so that's the award he got. Everyone's available. Chiefs. Congratulations. All right, next are the Packers. And the Packers, of course, Agape has established himself as a legend of being a contrarian in the league on trade affairs, for example, and other things. So the Packers get the Stephen A. Smith Award because what else would I give him? I mean, I could give him a trading award, and I might the next year we do the owners awards, but Stephen A. Smith, it's stuck before. He has that personality, and that's just who he is. A bad copycat of him. All right, so next are the Colts. And the Colts, he found us through Daddy Leagues, which is cool. I'm glad he's here. But he gets what I call the Energizer Bunny Award. And the reason why I say this is, and y'all may not get it, but with me, I am constantly getting messages from this dude. And it's about the league. And I mean, it's cool. I mean, I love someone with passion about, the league and, what's going on and trades and, how to develop guys and all kind of stuff. And it's a lot. I don't know, a lot of people that are that dedicated to Madden, but I love that because that's what we need in here. We need people that are into the game and want to know, the best ways of doing stuff and, how can I get my team better and all that. I would much rather have that than to have the other extreme that we discussed earlier. Anyways, Energizer Bunny, that's the Colts Award. All right, only a few more left, I promise you. The next award goes to the Raiders. And for the Raiders, I gave him the Biggest Brave Award because this is going to be a little bit of a promotion for Blake. Because Blake runs a Atlanta Braves Facebook fan page. And I forget the name of it exactly. But if you're an Atlanta Braves fan, reach out to the Raiders. That's Blake. And, make sure you follow his Facebook page. And I need to do the same myself. I've looked at it and I think it's very good. It has a lot of good information. But that's his award, the Biggest Brave Award. All right, next are the Buccaneers. And when the Bucs joined the league and we were having the discussions over the summer about rules and, the structure and how everything was going to go, he asked me about the 70-30% pass run play ratios that we have. And he said, well, I want to just run the ball. So his award is, can I just run? Because, that's what he wants to do is run the football. And That's it. So, straight up, that's his award. Can I just run? There it is. All right, the Saints are up next, and the Saints have had different awards throughout the years, but this time I started really thinking about it and what Reggie likes to do. And in free agency, Reggie will go after every veteran guy that was ever decent in somewhere in their career. So the Saints award is give me all the vets, because he will take guys that are over 30 but under 35 usually, and make them into decent players still. And I tell you, I like veterans too, but I only like veterans in certain positions. Reggie takes them anywhere. And we'll make something out of them. So give me all the vets. That's the Saints award. Cody and the Cardinals are next. If you've been in the PEL, you already know what his award is, but I will say it for the new guys. Bacon Award. Anytime there is stress in the PEL, which we have not had a lot of this year, thank goodness. It's been a really, really stress-free year here, and I'm glad for that. It makes things a lot better overall. But whenever there's been stress or something absolutely stupid happen in the league, Cody will post pictures of bacon, and then everybody will turn to the bacon and calm down. And it's our moment of zen. That's the way we keep everyone in line, is with bacon. And that's why, for me, I'm very fat, because I love bacon. Thank you, Cody. Your bacon pictures have inspired me on Sunday mornings to make breakfast, pancakes and bacon. Thank you. Our next award goes to the Rams and Ramon. And the Rams got the Almost Got Fired award because of their inexplicable performance last year. We all thought when Ramon chose the Rams in the team draft that he was going to be unstoppable. He has always done good with Cleveland, and Cleveland has always been a team that, even though they get good rated players, they're not a good team. So you look at the Rams and look at all their talent, and for him to struggle like that was shocking. So he almost got fired in LA, but he bounced back, and he's going for it again this year. And with the way the Seahawks are dominating, we'll see if they can break through and make a push in that division. Only a couple more, I promise you. But thank you for hanging in there for so long. If you're still listening, you'll get a +5 boost on a player of your choosing. DM me if you got that. All right. The next award goes to the 49ers. And the 49ers get the Dedication Award. And, he's gone through a lot of losing since being here. He got better last man and did end up making the playoffs in, I believe, season 6, our last full season, which I was very happy for him on that. He's gone through some tough things, some life-altering things while in this league, and he's still plays his games. He's very dedicated. He posts his blog. He's been posting blogs longer than anyone except probably me, and been getting those rewards because of it. And I just want to shout you out and say thank you, Eric, for everything you've done and your dedication to the PEL. I'm gonna tell you right now, it doesn't go unrecognized. When there are things that come up that are questionable, guys that show that kind of dedication and loyalty will get it, a better look on things than someone that, doesn't show those same types of traits. So it's definitely appreciated, man, and thank you. And that's a serious award. That's not a joke. Thank you very much, man. All right. The Lions are next, and the Lions get the Who Are You Award. Because kind of like the Dolphins and the Bills, the Lions have been around, but I really don't know who he is. And the only thing I know about the Lions is he'll travel for work from time to time, and he'll let me know, and that's cool. But to be around 2 seasons, let's get to know you. Let's talk a little bit and let everybody know, who you are. All right, our next award goes to the Patriots, and the Patriots. This is funny. The Patriots beat the Vikings last year and said they were gonna make a run and get to the playoffs in the AFC. I told them, I said, you're gonna have to win out to do that, and they promptly lost the next couple games and then disappeared. So their award is the making a run out of the playoffs award. And they ran out and they didn't come back till the offseason. So that run, I think they turned the wrong way on that run and just didn't make it. All right. Only two left, I promise. The Jaguars are next, and Jeff is going to get the Go Deep award. And if you've known Jeff for any length of time or played against him, he's going to throw long. And he's going to continue to throw long until he hits one. And if he hits one, he's going to continue to throw long even more. But this is more of a season one award. I think Jeff's going to change up his style a little bit with this Madden, because this Madden won't let you be great and throw it deep unless you've got guys just playing crazy coverage and you've got guys that are just that dominant. And you really don't have that in this Madden, honestly. At least the vast majority of us don't. So there you go. The Go Deep award goes to Jeff. And the last but certainly not least award is going to go to the Browns. And the Browns get the Don't Remember Last Night award. And, if you don't know Tristan is of, college age, I believe, or a young man, I will say. And there have been times in the past where Tristan has shared some crazy ass stories in the chat of his exploits from the night before. And it's pretty funny. I think I posted somebody that was on the block, and I got a late message one night or one morning. I think it was the morning after, actually. And I'd already traded the guy, and Tristan sent me a message about it, and I said, "Nah, I posted that earlier. I traded him." And he said, "Damn, I had a wild night last night. I don't even remember what the hell happened." So enjoy those years, young men of that age, because when you get older, if that starts happening, then you have some serious health issues more times than not. So that's the Browns award. Don't remember last night. So we ended on a funny note, but that's the season one owners awards. A little later than usual, but I've had these for maybe about a week, but I've had a crazy week, so I finally got to them. Once again, we do have the Eagles open. If you have someone, please let me know. We'll get them in here, get them set up. The Eagles are a pretty good team, so I haven't posted anything yet. I'm going to give it a couple days for recommendations before I try to seek somebody out in the Madden universe to join us. But anyways, that's the Season 1 Owners Awards. Thank you for listening, and remember that reward. If you heard it, DM me. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.